we live in a world of fear right now, right? For a lot of people, it's a lot of things going on. I'm not going to act like I'm super educated on it, to be honest with you. I mean, but we live in a world of fear. And the thing about fear, I started to think about is fear can either control you, or it can either control you, or you can control fear. All right, let me say this. It can either use you, or you can use fear to take your life to another level. And what I mean by that, obviously, when the diseases and all these things is crazy, but I'm a firm believer in this. For one, I don't worry about the things that I can't control. I do my part, but I don't live my life worrying about the things that I can't control. I don't live my life in fear of the things that I can't control, because you will drive yourself crazy trying to control the things you can't control. But this is my whole message to everybody in here right now. The fear that you should have in your life is not becoming the greatest version of yourself. The fear that you should have in your life is dying with your dreams. The fear that you have in your life is not becoming the best version of yourself. That's a fear of opinions, a fear of other people. And so many of us, we bottle up our greatness. So many of us, we don't give our gift to the world. And we use all these excuses, and their excuses. Oh, people don't support me. Oh, the destination is too hard. Oh, I can't find a way. I want to change your mindset forever when it comes to this. And this is like the simplest terms. How many of you in here, press the heart and like button, how many of you work a job that you hate? And I use this for consistency, but I'm about to use it with you actually making it happen with your life. How many of you work a job that you hate? Press the like and heart button. Okay, I'm sure a lot of you do. For what I'll tell you, do your best to get out that job if you hate it, because life is about fulfillment. And I know that's easier said than done, but I'll be trying to find my way, because I refuse to work a job that I hate for the rest of my life. Like, life is way too short for that. Side note. But people have so many excuses when it comes to their destinations in life. My dreams, my vision, oh, it's too hard and I'm going to quit, or there's too many detours, there's too many challenges, too many obstacles, so I'm going to throw in the towel. Like, it's too hard for me. The thing that I tell people, and it blows their mind, I say, well, when you go to a destination that you really want to be at, say your job, right? You got to go to your job and there's traffic. Do you allow traffic to make you turn around and go back to the house? Absolutely not. Do you allow a wreck to make you turn around and go to the house? No. For some of y'all, you got to be in work on time. So what are you doing? You like going on the side of the interstate, and you going down to the feeder road, to the service road. You trying to figure whatever way, you create a way. So make sure you get to your destination. And it's the same thing with your life. When those destinations mean that much to you, the destination of your dream, the destination of your vision, the destination of becoming the greatest you, the destination of servanthood, whatever it is, when it's traffic, when it's chaos, when it's wrecks, when it's when it's challenges, when it's obstacles, you don't sit there and go back home, or you don't sit there and throw in the towel. No, you find a way. You create a way. So you have a choice in this life. You can sit there and say, oh, the struggle is too hard. Let the struggle make you. Because I'll tell you right now, like I said in my podcast episode, when the reward is great enough, the struggle will never be strong enough. People ask, Trent, how do you push through? How do you persevere? Because the reward that I want for my life is that great enough. It's great enough. Do I struggle? Absolutely. Is it hard? Absolutely. Do I get tired? Absolutely. Do I go through my times of questioning my worth? Absolutely. I'm a human being. But the reward that I want for my life is great enough. I'm willing to go through anything to get to that reward. And I know that's not for everybody on here tonight, but I know that's for somebody, because there's somebody watching this that's been quitting every time it gets hard. Every struggle shows up, they run from it. Every fear comes up, they tuck their tail and they hide. No more of that. Okay, it's time for you to step up to the plate, because you can't have home run dreams by sitting in the dugout. You can't expect to hit home runs in your life by watching other people live their life. Like, I don't want you, just to sit back and, oh, Trent's so motivational. And I don't want to make you just feel good. I want to create change in your life. I want you to get up and go do something with your life. And so many of us have turned their back on the promises that we made to ourselves. So many of us are going back to accepting less. So many of us are going back to not knowing our worth. So many of us are not doing the thing that we said we wanted to do at the beginning of the year. Like, when is enough going to be enough? Like, when is enough going to be enough? And you don't have to live for other people, right? You don't have to get validated from other people. Some people might not agree with what you do. Some people might not like what you do. But it's not about them. It's about your mission. It's about your purpose. It's about what you have in your heart to give to the world, whatever that is, whatever level that is. You don't have to be reaching millions of people. So I just wanted to share that with you because I know fear is a big part of things. Like fear makes people go crazy, like we're seeing right now in the world. And rightfully so. Take care of yourself, educate yourself, all of these things. But at the end of the day, you only can control so much. So focus on what you can control and pray about what you can't. But I would be more afraid, right, long term, of not doing the things that are on my heart to do. Like that, I don't know about y'all, man, but that creeps me out. Like it creeps me out knowing that one day I got to leave this earth. Not dying creeps me out, but not being able to live my full potential while I'm on this earth, like that's fear for me. And that motivates me. And I use that fear, right? I use that fear and I turn that fear into determination. I turn that fear into perseverance. And it helps me be emotional resilient to be able to push through these things. And we talk about emotional resilience. I say that a lot. And a lot of people are like, what is that? But emotional resilience is simply this, is when emotions come up, which they do, you're a human being. There's no way to prevent certain emotions. When emotions come up, you don't cave to those emotions. So when I have the emotion of, I want to quit, instead of quitting, I go harder. When I have the emotions of, man, like I don't feel like I'm enough, I remind myself that I'm enough. And when you're controlled by your emotions, you live an up and down seesaw on and off life. If your emotions can control you, then you're never going to be consistent with your life because you're going to always work off of how you feel. And greatness, being legendary, it's not about how you feel. Like I'm about to go record an hour training. Do I feel my best? No, I don't. But you know what? As soon as I get down there, I'm going to do my techniques and I'm going to give my best. It's going to switch just like that. I'm going to show up regardless of how I feel. And I've been doing it for the last decade. And I'm not saying that to pat myself on the back. I'm proud of myself. But I say that to show that little consistent steps can change your life. And that's what being legendary is all about. You've been hearing me talk about legendary for the last probably 6, 7, 8 months. Because I want you to understand legendariness is not just available for certain people. Like step up to the plate. Step up to the plate and just tell yourself, okay, when I don't feel like it, I'm still going to do it. Because again, when the reward is strong enough, when the reward is great enough, the struggle will never be strong enough. That's why you see people who can push through certain things, even from a fitness level. Like you see people running, like I ran today. You best believe I was tired, but I still pushed through because the reward of me finishing what I started, the reward of my health, the reward of me getting better is worth it. It's worth it for me. And that's a conversation that you have to ask for yourself. Is the journey worth the destination? Is going through everything, losses, setbacks, challenges, all these things that you're going to experience on your journey of growing and becoming the greatest you, is it worth it? All right. Peace. Let's get it.